Turning now to the Middle East, Israel is intensifying its attacks on both Gaza and Lebanon as the situation there continues to deteriorate. This morning, there are major concerns over the safety of 400,000 Palestinians in northern Gaza after Israeli troops pushed ahead with a major ground assault on a refugee camp.
In a post on X, the UN's chief for Palestinian refugees said, in part, that many there have ignored recent evacuation orders by Israel because no place in Gaza was safe. He added that many shelters and services were being forced to shut, some for the first time. Meanwhile, in Lebanon, Hezbollah says it has been turning back advancing Israeli troops on the border 1 day after Israel expanded its ground assault westward.
NBC News correspondent Daniele Hamamdjian joins us now from Haifa in northern Israel. Danielle, good to have you with us. Let's start off with the situation in northern Gaza right now. Just what's the latest on this Israeli assault there, especially what's the impact on just the hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians there?
Yeah, and that's a staggering number, 400,000, as you mentioned. We'll start in the Jabalia refugee camp, which is once again the focus of the IDF. Viewers might remember that name, Jabalia, because the IDF was there just over a year ago, raiding that camp. It's now back there, and the IDF says the goal here is to stop Hamas fighters from regrouping, and this is now day 5 of the raid, which has triggered, as you can imagine, another evacuation order. But the residents and the civilians in the area say once again, and they find themselves in this awful situation of having nowhere safe to go. That's what they're telling us. That's what UN officials are saying, because again and again and again, this has been the same scenario over the past year. Philip Lazzarini, as you mentioned, head of the UN Refugee Agency, saying 400,000 people now trapped in the area. Shelters, which managed somehow over the past year to stay open, are now forced to shut down, with hunger, he says, now spreading once again in northern Gaza.
Danielle, let's talk about the Lebanese front of the war. What's the latest on the fighting with Hezbollah?
Well, overnight, the IDF continuing to pound the southern suburbs of Beirut, specifically the Dahya suburb, which is a Hezbollah stronghold. The IDF says that this is where decisions are made, where weapons are manufactured. And Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister, said yesterday that they managed to recently kill 2 of Hassan Nasrallah's successors, without, I should point out, naming who these successors were. Now, in the past 24 hours, we also heard from Naim Qassem, who is the deputy leader of Hezbollah, one of the last surviving members of the leadership. And he came out publicly to say that the group would be open to the possibility of a ceasefire with Israel. This is significant because it seems to be the first time that Hezbollah has not made a truce and a ceasefire in Gaza a precondition for a truce with Israel. Now, whether now this is the official Hezbollah position is still unclear, but what is very clear, just looking at those pictures, is that from Israel's perspective, it is making progress in Lebanon, despite the mounting death toll, despite the mass displacement, 1.2 million people now displaced. From Israel's perspective, it's got no incentive to stop at this moment in time.
Danielle, we understand Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Biden are supposed to speak on the phone today. This comes after Israel's defense minister canceled a trip to Washington. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this all happened quite quickly last night. Yoav Gallant, the defense minister, was meant to meet with the U.S. Secretary of Defense at the Pentagon today. That trip canceled on orders of his boss, the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, for a couple of reasons. One, the War Cabinet is meant to vote on Israel's response to the Iranian missile attack last week. Secondly, as you mentioned, Benjamin Netanyahu wants the opportunity to speak to Joe Biden. That has been in the works for several days, but an Israeli official confirms to NBC News that that phone call will take place today. Should point out that the United States in the past has been caught off guard, not just in Gaza, but in Lebanon, by Israel's actions. So it's going to want to know what the plan is here for a couple of reasons. It wants to be able to come to its allies' defense. It also has its own assets to protect in the region, tens of thousands of U.S. troops stationed in the region. Guys?
All right, Danielle, thank you so much for that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.